Link TV, connecting you to the world. Link TV is viewer supported. Watch more at linktv.org.
He prevented him from kissing his hand and allowing a kiss on the shoulder instead.
Power, politics, and the kiss. Next on Global Pulse. How these international media outlets are covering the political crisis in Iran. Iranian President Mahmoud Ahmadinejad and the Supreme Leader Ayatollah Khamenei are locked in more than just an embrace. They're in a power struggle for the future of Iran. But is their public spat really a split, or is it a ploy to ease tensions after Iran's disputed presidential election? The BBC found the answer in a paternal peck.
They say they're like father and son. The Supreme Leader Ayatollah Khamenei has staked his political future on supporting President Ahmadinejad. But today the strain was showing in this complicated relationship, with an awkward prelude to Mr. Ahmadinejad's second term. It was all so much friendlier when he was first sworn in 4 years ago.
Both Ahmadinejad and Khamenei took a hard stance toward the opposition movement, as France's TV5 reported.
A dramatic trial underway in Tehran this Saturday as about 100 members of the opposition camp are being judged following participation in demonstrations.
Among the accused are ordinary demonstrators, but also important members of the opposition camp, and not minor figures. Mohammad Ali Abtahi is a former vice president. He and others affirmed that no election fraud had taken place. A complete contradiction to what he shouted in the streets, along with Iranian demonstrators.
The trials may have provided a distraction from allegations of torture, rape, and murder of political prisoners, including the 25-year-old man who, according to Iran's Mehr news agency, died of repeated blows and harsh physical treatment. The Ayatollah ordered the closure of a prison at the center of the allegations, then went a step further, seeming to absolve the opposition leaders, as the government-controlled Press TV reported.
Iran's leader, Ayatollah Sayyid Ali Khamenei, says he would not accuse the forerunners of post-election incidents for the unrest in the country. The leader said the forerunners should, however, know that the unrest was pre-planned by enemies, including Britain and the United States. Khamenei said such important issues should not be dealt with speculation. The leader also pointed out that crimes were committed during the post-election unrest, which would certainly be dealt with.
A day later, Ahmadinejad was obliged to soften his position.
Now, Iran's President Mahmoud Ahmadinejad has slammed the mistreatment of detainees following his re-election. Ahmadinejad urged the judiciary to bring those behind the mistreatment to justice.
But in contradiction of the Supreme Leader, the president blamed the very political opponents the Ayatollah seemed to be letting off the hook.
Ahmadinejad further emphasized that the judiciary must take serious action against what he described as the real perpetrators of the unrest.
President Ahmadinejad didn't name the opposition leaders specifically, but he said the senior elements involved in the post-election unrest should be dealt with decisively. It should not be that the key elements enjoy impunity and security, and the less important get punished, said the president.
Countering the president, the Ayatollah appointed a new chief of the judiciary who launched 2 investigations into the election aftermath. According to the New York Times, the investigations are another step by the president's more pragmatic hardline rivals to blunt his call for the arrest of reformist leaders. Nonetheless, the Ayatollah supported Ahmadinejad's cabinet picks, despite the concerns of the president's conservative rivals, as France's TV24 reported.
President Mahmoud Ahmadinejad's fellow conservatives, they're criticizing the inexperience of some of the president's cabinet choices. Another concern of the deputies is the growing influence of the Revolutionary Guard within the government. At least 3 of Ahmadinejad's nominees have ties with the Guard, which is a powerful ally of the president.
So, are the Ayatollah and Ahmadinejad truly at odds? Or is this just a good cop, bad cop ploy to blunt political opposition on all sides? Tell us what you think. Go to our website, linktv.org/globalpulse, and leave us a comment. For Global Pulse, I'm Erin Coker.
Link TV is the only U.S. network dedicated to global and national news, uncompromising documentaries, and diverse cultural programs. Programs which connect you to the world. To learn more, visit linktv.org.